Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Hope you're having a good day. It's me, Super Paul Games. Welcome back to more Crusader Kings II. What I'm looking at right now is, if you remember, the Muslims here, King Grab Your Nuts the Third, is attacking Italy for Spain. So if we look at how that war is going, it is 73% in favor of Caliph Grab Your Nuts the Third. So it might be not too long from now where Spain could return to Sunni Muslim control. Ireland has put down the revolt. They own some of Scotland. Scotland owns some of them. France owns all of England. Well, most of it. It's weird. We are helping some allies here in the east. Put down some rebels. And there's a giant army they're fighting over here that we probably will not help them with. Sorry, dudes. And then our bigger problem is there's a big old army right there in the north, which actually is good there, which is made out of Duke Asshole's army, because he decided to be a jerk. We're going to raise a few more troops of vassals, because I forgot about the fact that we're spending a lot of money right now to... This will do. We're spending a lot of money right now to pay for our troops that are out fighting the war. We need to get them back, and the reason we do is we're super in debt, and we need to pay that damn debt off, because we built a giant monster tower because Emperor Radigan the Wise wanted one. If he dies now, there's going to almost be, for sure, a civil war that will break the Empire in multiple parts. Because this kid won't have the money to bribe people. So Radigan needs to hold on for a little while. How are we doing here? It's going to take a while yet to get this to go. We are losing currently the war against the rebels because we haven't taken any of their territory. It's tough to. Oh, lady, shut the fuck up and go to Ubli yet. She's like, I don't want to be in prison. Yeah, I don't want to hear you bitch either. Life's crap. And apparently we can't ransom anyone else right now. We're getting closer on this one. It's going to take a while, though. Why don't we take a look at the enemy army? They're sieging there. It's going to take them a while to siege there, too. I was hoping they're going to have more of their guys die of attrition. I definitely don't want to pull these guys off this siege while they're doing well. We will most likely, barring the Emperor dying at the wrong time in a giant civil war, we should win this. It's going to take us forever to pay off our debts, as long as we have to pay for our armies in the field. We can probably speed this up a little bit. Emperor Radigan, 69. All the time, son! 69 birthday the best. So we want to siege there, trying to help these guys against the rebels. You see right there that this is rebel territory, rebel territory. I wanted to free that area. Oh, wait, no, the Khan took that. Ooh, there's a peasant revolt in our country. We haven't had that in forever. Wow, how novel. That means we must have become very weak, that the peasants dare revolt against the Emperor. Oh, any moment now we'll have one of these. We will have the county capital of the rebels. Recognizing virtues and talents that other people possess is truly a virtue, and I am truly blessed by having a marshal that is a more formidable warrior than I could ever dream of being. Well, we can thank Tangri for that, or we could honor him. What's our marshal think of us? He loves us, but we're still going to honor him. You are a badass marshal. Thanks, man. Holy shit, giant rebel army. That's not our territory. How's that a defeat for us? Get this shit out of my way. You don't report to us. I guess that is a loss for our allies. The important thing, though, is we have begun to siege one of these places. I'm going to move you back here. Uh-oh, another peasant revolt. How dare these peasants? Who do they think they are? You know, actually, you stay there, bro. How many guys are here? Why don't we send these 2,000 in to take over the siege? And then when they're in there, this army is going to come home, and then we'll disband them to start saving us some finances. How are we doing faction-wise? The Independence faction is growing again. Oh, Such trouble. Still trying to pay that debt down. Alright, we got one army in there. We got to get the other one in there so that we have enough troops to continue the siege. Alright. This is the Chancellor. He's like, my mission to Pavia. Go away. Wow. Basically, he went and talked to the Kid King of Italy and made him like us more. And that's a good thing, but I really don't have time to deal with that. How are things going up north? Well, that's alright. Their siege is taking a while. You can see some of their guys have died. They've lost about 400 to 500 guys due to attrition. We are currently sieging the bishopric here. The bishopric here is that tent. A nice tent. There's the rebel army. Or not the rebel army. Who is this? One Khan is finding the Khan of... Wait. What? I thought you were my ally. I'm fighting you? Wait. Oh, I'm confused. Am I helping you? No, I'm helping the right guy. I'm helping the Khan. I got confused for a moment. Emperor Radigan's old. That happens. Alright, these guys here, we can send them home. If we look at our army units, you can see some of our guys are not called up now. That should help us out financially because we won't be paying for them. We're going to make our vassals do it. That's why we're sending vassal troops into this. Vassals love paying for our wars, so don't worry. If you were worried that they'd be grumpy about it, they're going to be happy. I'm sure. We can arrest somebody. I am not going to deal with it. Oh wait, how are these rebellions going? I don't even know where they are. Do we dare try and find them? Oh, there's one of them. They'll actually probably get some territory. My liege, yes, I know, you made the King of Italy love us. Great story. My son Flash was bitten by a snake this morning. The brave little fool keeps seeking out danger. Well, what would Radigan say? Radigan's brave. So I think Radigan would be like, that's my boy. And Radigan has gotten brave too. He's very good at martial, and he got some combat skill, morale defense, and vassals will like him more because he's brave. Just like his old man. Though the vassals are still jerk enough to rebel. Victory! Victory! Ooh, we've almost defeated the rebels here. We've helped defeat the Cuman, the Cumland rebels, right here in the Cuman Revolt, who were revolting against... There we go! The Second Cuman Civil War to Lower Crown Authority has ended. We have helped our ally and relative, the Khan. He is still going to lose it against this son of a bitch. We're going to bring these troops home. Yeah, they're not going to go die for that. We helped reunite Cumland, though. And then we have rebels doing shit somewhere. There's some rebels there, whatever. Oh, look, they're down to 8,800 guys. They've lost almost 1,000 dudes due to attrition. And we continue to try and pay down the debt. We're still screwed if the king dies anytime soon. Or I should say emperor. 19% war score in our favor. We have finished occupying the county capital there. And here, ladies, shut up and go to the oubliette. I swear, I ought to execute all y'all. Ooh, we're getting closer here too. I hate you so much. I set your family up, bro. I made your family. I mean, not literally, like I didn't put my dick in your mom, but you know what I mean. Can I put my dick in your mom? Oh, she's dead. Never mind. I'm gonna dig her up. Radigan, no. Princess Todork of Carpathia is of legal age. Why don't we get her married off? We have no real allies to marry her to. So we're gonna marry her to a... What is he? A mayor? Some shit like that? Whatever. He's of Mordor! That's pretty badass. Victory! We're up to 28% war score. If we look at that, it should keep growing. We do have the negative because they have occupied some of our territory. Get this out of here! But we've occupied the stuff we need to, and we're going to continue to build on that. I kind of want to send these guys home. But we should probably keep them out there. We need to win this war. We're under $2,000 that we owe. Hell yeah. We need a payment plan. We've got some serious problems too. You can see there's incompetent ruler, revolt risk. He's not incompetent. He's been a great ruler. He just spent money on a tower we shouldn't have. It was like one of the great wonders of the world. And then we have, I believe this is highway robbers. We'll see that in a moment when autosave is done. Yep, highway robbers, smuggler's ring. The Batashi Order, a Sufi sect of dervishes, has arisen under the leadership of a certain Haji Baktash Wali, a mystic Khorasan striving for unity of being. Baktashis train the soul through meditation and contemplation of the inner meaning of the Quran. The Baktashi order is warlike and especially popular among Sunni Muslim soldiers. The order is sworn to protect Islam and to combat infidels and polytheists of all kinds. Hey, we're not polytheists. We only believe in one God, the true God Tangri. Honk. I can't believe this rebel would go against that. Arkishi has led you astray, Borgoris. You know, we're going to send these guys, even if they lose, they're just going to go attack the rebels. Even if they lose, they'll kill enough of the rebels where it'll solve much of that problem. And I don't know where this other rebellion guy is. Well, that ain't him. That's just a different enemy. Who is this guy? That is a different peasant revolt. Is that this guy's revolt? I don't know. I should know. I'm sure somebody watching knows. I don't know. I'm more concerned right now with this. While we're at it, why don't we take a look around? What's the Holy Roman Empire doing? Oh yeah, they're helping Italy. 85% in favor of Caliph Agrab and trying to take Italy, or I'm sorry, Spain from Italy for the Muslims. Catholics aren't going to have it anymore at this rate. Defeat. That's alright. They're down to 8,200. That is sweet. Even if they siege some of those areas up north, I'm not too worried about it. Victory! Should be at 29%. We still have lots of things we can siege, and these will get easier and easier as we get them down, because it's a lot easier usually to take a bishopric, a temple, as opposed to castle. Victory! We took it as something else. Oh, I didn't even realize we were. Are they coming to attack us? Yeah, let's go attack those rebels. I think that's the rebel army that actually has the winning score. I don't know where the other one is. We're already at 40% war score against the Duke rebels. And now we're fighting these rebels. And once again, we might lose this battle. Not must. Hopefully not. But even if we do, hopefully we weaken them so much they won't be able to take over much land. The reason they've been able to take over land here is it's weak land from the wars we fought recently. Ooh, but we're about to break their flank. Suck it, rebels. Yep, there goes their flanks. They have been wrecked. Victory! We're at 22% war score. Might as well chase them down. Try and end that rebellion. At 52% war score against Duke Assface. Successful jihad for Andalusia. I don't like this. The reason I don't like this is, look, for what it's worth, the Sunnis have been cool with us. I think we fought one war with the Sunnis, and I don't think the Sunnis even started that. I think our holy warriors did, or our holy man did with a jihad against them. But I don't like the idea of the Sunnis getting more powerful and driving into Europe. The successful jihad for Andalusia, the greatest, has granted Alarico you mad victory in the jihad for Andalusia against King Fiorella of Italy. Caliph grab your nuts is called for a month of celebration across the whole Muslim world. Cursed infidels! Sucks for Italy. Hopefully the Sunnis stay peaceful with us, so that it doesn't end up being a big deal to us. Oh, we're getting close on this one. While we're at it, my Emperor, I'm pleased to report the majority of the population of Zhao Suri is converted to the Tangri faith. Cool. Oh, sweet, up here, and we didn't take that over that long ago. That was like an episode or two ago. Probably a couple years in game terms. Ooh, and we're winning against the rebels here. The game is slowing way down because so much is going on. Victory! You wake up and go to the window to greet the sun. Hi, sun! You're so bright. And then suddenly realize that your castle garden has been neglected for years and turned into an overgrown and chaotic disgrace. The weeds are knee-high and the vines are making it almost impassable without having a sword at hand. Can't we afford somebody to do something about that? I guess not, we're broke. Something needs to be done. I'll make sure to make this a real garden with a glorious hedge maze. See, Radigan's 70, he's got time to do these kind of things, number one. Plus, number two, it runs in the family. Where are you going? You're going right there? It runs in the family, that kind of stuff. So why don't we send an army there? And then while we're at it, let's get back down to this war. Actually, alright. I was just looking, he's got 8,200 troops left. It's hard work to clean up the weeds from the huge garden. It will take many days and nights of hard labor to finish the preparatory work before you can even begin to grow the hedge maze. We'll ask this lady to help. Your concubine. Concubine, I love you. She hates us, though. I don't want a garden with you. Oh, and we kidnapped her. Oh, and she's a different religion. Oh, so we captured her in a war, made her a concubine. We're a different religion. We're a heathen who, like, just sexes her. You want to work on my garden with me? No, I don't want to work on a garden. Great, we're working on a garden. We're doing a good job paying that debt down. We have paid a lot of that debt down. Now that the hedges are planted and you just need... Wait. Now that the hedges are planted and you just need to wait for them to grow, you turn your attention to some other details that your garden needs. Should you add some statues to the dead ends of your maze? That would be nice. But that's a lot of money we can't afford. We can put statues of religious figures. Or we can say shadows are enough decoration. We already built a giant tower. We don't have money for statues. Victory! We have mostly defeated the rebels here. One of the two rebel bands. I'm not talking about, like, rock and roll! We've got to reduce this guy's power, too. Because if he is a problem for us, he might be a problem for our son when he takes over. Any garden with self-respect has a fountain. Someone told you once. Now you have the possibility to build a fountain for your garden to flaunt your extravagance. Well, we can build a large fountain in the middle, which is 600 gold. We can have a fountain that shoots out wine, which is 2,000 gold. No, we're not going to build a fountain. It would be nice, but we can't justify that. We already built a mega tower. That's enough. Come on, we're going to siege, I believe it's right here, the Temple of Prusa. My son Flash hardly eats anything for fear of turning fat. I think that's good. Yeah. Temperance is a virtue, son. We got temperate. He's got good stewardship. Or at least good for our family. As good as his dad. Victory! We won another battle. We have defeated the rebels. Excellent. We can tell that army to go home then. You guys, go home. Good job. How's the other war going that our allies involved in? Not very good for him, because that's his enemy. We're at 53% war score against our enemy. I wonder if Italy is going to fall apart because they lost that big war. It's time to fill out the rows of plants around the garden. You could either import exotic flowers from far away, or you could plant local species. We're going to plant some local flowers. Local flora is as beautiful as any other flowers can be. Plus, I think our ancestor Dan the Potato Man would be proud of that. Like, here's a Bulgarian butt flower. I call it that because I sat on it accidentally. Thorns in my butt. Literally. Alright, we still got to take this castle here and these. Yes, I know we're over our vassal limit. Man, we've got most of that debt paid off from that giant tower. There's a spot that is unused in the secluded part of the garden. Some people say it would be the perfect spot for a cozy pavilion. That does sound romantic, but we cannot afford 600 gold. It's too romantic. Too romantic. He's like, dude, I've got, like, a football team and change of kids. I don't need to be making more kids. I've had enough romance. Well, I hate to say it, but I think that's going to be the end of this episode. This has been one of those episodes, a couple of episodes, where instead of growing outwards, we've had to just kind of settle things down inside our own realm. And I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more of that. I'm surprised Radigan's still alive. Thank Tangri he is. Because that is awesome sauce. I guess it's because he's kind. Kind people live longer, I hope. Oh, crap. If that's true, I gotta start being nice to people. Well, I'll see you all next time. Hopefully next time, maybe, just maybe, we can end the war and pay off the debt. I'm probably being a little too cautiously optimistic, but a man can dream. I'll see y'all then.